Hi, welcome to Kika. I'm your host, Michelangelo Barques. Today we're going to talk about money songs. Now, those in the business or those who do perform, such as myself, we know there are certain songs where the patrons of the restaurant or clients will tip big money. That's what we call a money song. And today we're going to do a few easy money songs. A few because there's a lot. I tell you, there is a lot of money songs. And for example, this one person wanted me, we were at Nichols seafood restaurant, and this one person wanted me to play Stairway to Heaven. And I just did the rough part of the song, no singing. And then I of course improvised a solo. But after that, he came up to me, he said, that was really good. And he put in $100 in a tip bowl. That's a money song. Now, for those of you who are working on your set list, it's always good to have part of your set list full of originality or original songs. It's always good to have part of your set list full with songs that you like. But it's important for you to have a set list with songs that are considered money songs. Because the original, you're going to show the people what you can do. You're going to show your talent, which is important, especially in Hawaii. But especially in Hollywood, it's important to show your talent. And then it's important to show songs that inspire you to play. That's very important. But what's really important are that you do songs for the customers. Yep, for the customers. Because they're the one that tip big. Especially if you bring them to a time period in your life, they will tip you big. Alright, to give you a ratio of how big of a tip, maybe $1 to $5 would be called just a nominal tip. It's a tip. 6 to 10, it's getting there. It's a little bigger. 15 to 20, excellent. That's already considered big tip already. Because anybody who's willing to drop a $20 bill into your tip bowl means you said something to them. Maybe not verbally, but you did say something to them musically, and they were touched. For those of us who have received $50 to $100, we touched these people even more. We took them back to a time period when the song was big, and maybe they had a girlfriend or a wife at the time, or maybe it's a happy memory. Maybe their son or daughter was just born, and so it's a happy memory for them. So after all these years have passed by, for them to hear the song, it brings them back to that one memory, and that's what we call money songs. All right, so I have my Martin here. Socrates is sleeping, and the first money song we're going to be doing is an easy one. It's Tiny Bubble. So that's going to start off with C. Tiny bubble. G7. Make me happy. Still G7. Make me feel. Back to C. Pause. Tiny bubble. Make me warm. F. With C. Feeling good. G7. C. C7. So here's F. And C. D7. Here's the toes. G7, tiny bubble, G7, makes me happy, makes me feel fine. Back to C, tiny bubble, makes me want half. G7 repeat last 10. And if you want that local Hawaiian type ending, you just go to D7, G7, hit the C one time, and then hit the string open, and then go back to the B, but still hold the C form, and then back to the C. So let's do that ending one more time, but this time we're gonna add that Hawaiian ending. With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Kid you not, that is a money song. Because Don Ho sang it. And Don Ho is a very influential musician in Hawaii when he was alive. So whenever people hear that song, or Tiny Bubbles, be ready to ka-ching. Now, granted, what I'm saying did work for me. It does work for some other musicians, but it may not work for you. You have to decide what is a money song. I'm only showing you what I know from my experience. Now, I know Tiny Bubble, I know Pearly Shells is a money song. I know Honolulu City Lights is a money song. I'm from Hawaii. Anyway, here's another money song that's I think the biggest tip that I got for playing this song was $40. It's More Than Words. I know More Than Words is long, so I'm just gonna kind of show you the intro and then a little bit of the chorus part, and then I'll do another video to do part 2 of it, because it's really long. Alright, so we're going to take it from the G, we're going to hit the low E, but we're going to be plucking the G, B, and the E. So we got this. See that? Get that. Good. Now from here, we're going to go to the B, and then to the C. Now notice the B, I hit everything all at one, and then I hit separately. No. All together. So the B and the C is all together. Again. Now notice there, as I'm plucking the 2 times, the dun dun, my pinky is being lifted up. And then from there, I'm going to go to the A minor. I know it doesn't look like A minor, but trust me, when you have your finger just right here, and you're plucking the G and the high E along with the B, it's still considered an A minor. Or you can just hold the A minor. And C, D. E minor. Now notice in the uh, this part of the song is, I believe, is how easy. Uh, yeah, how easy. E minor, and then A minor. Now notice the A minor. I'm hitting it all together, and then open A bass, and then I'm going to pluck the third fret off the high E with the GBE. So. D7, G, F sharp slash D, back to E minor, A minor, D7, and that's where we're going to cut it. Because then from there, it's going to go even longer. But let's try it again. I know I'm at 11, 7 something. So let's try that again. At least you have 2 money songs. So if you practice these 2 money songs, who knows? Maybe the person will tip you even bigger. Alright, again, let's take it from the beginning. I'll try to get a little bit closer so you can see my chords. 3 and... Alright. Well, I'm your host, Michelangelo. I hope you get these ideas down, and I hope you, in your repertoire, you put in songs of originality, songs that you like, as well as what the customer will like. And I wish you great fortune. Now remember, money songs are the best kind of songs because you tap into the people's feelings, and when you get someone that emotionally involved in your playing, then sky's the rocket. All right, well, if there's something you want to hear me play and show over the air, then go ahead and write me in the notification down in the message thing. Otherwise, you can write me at my email, SocratesBestFriend@yahoo.com. That's SOCRATES bestfriend@yahoo.com. This is Michelangelo, and I want to see your name in lights.